What's the biz, everybody? It's your boy Baker Maker, aka Dansley, and I'm here to give you some true shit. Well, tonight was the season 3 premiere of the Chucky TV series. As as of the time of me making this video, I have yet to watch the premiere, but I certainly will. First, I just wanted to make a video discussing my history with this TV show, as well as with the movies that have led to it. I'm not a big horror guy, but I did grow up on the Child's Play movies, so I do have a lot of nostalgia for them, as well as the killer doll himself, Chucky. My first exposure to Chucky was actually Bride of Chucky. It was only after watching Seed of Chucky that I watched the first three films. Andy Barclay, the original main protagonist of the Child's Play horror film series, was only 6 years old when Chucky came into his life and ruined it. Ever since 1988, this duo would go on to become arch enemies. Thanks to Chucky, Andy was constantly the prime suspect in a series of mysterious murders. Andy hasn't been the main character since Child's Play 3. After Child's Play 3, the series took a different direction by not only taking attention away from Andy, but becoming more of a horror comedy with Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky as opposed to being strictly horror movies with a little humor sprinkled in from Chucky. Now, I know some of you probably thought the first two Child's Play movies were already funny, and in a way, they were. But that's mainly due to Chucky's one-liners. Compared to Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, the first three Child's Play films were more serious. Though for a lot of fans, the first two Child's Play movies are considered the best, while Child's Play 3 and Seed of Chucky are considered the worst. And I've seen all the movies, so I actually agree with both statements. Bride and Seed of Chucky are also the movies that introduce Chucky with the scars and stitches on his face. And of course, we meet Tiffany, his female counterpart, voiced by the ever-sexy Jennifer Tilly in those movies. Now, the series do return to its more serious horror roots in Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky. In my opinion, Chucky is at his creepiest in the Curse. Andy was absent from the Bride and Seed movies, but does make a cameo appearance in Curse. And the cool thing is, the same actor, Alex Vincent, who played him in the first two movies, reprised the role. Unlike in Child's Play 3, where they did a time skip, because 3 came out only a year after 2, and Andy was only a teenager, so they got a different actor in that movie. This time Vincent came back, and he even came back in Cult of Chucky in a couple of scenes and played a supporting role in the TV series. The first season of Chucky does take a very similar tone from the first two movies. A better comparison would be Curse and Cult of Chucky, since I feel those movies are a bit more serious than the first two Child's Play movies. While again, the Bride and Seed of Chucky movies are still seen as horror comedies compared to the rest of the Child's Play franchise. Interestingly enough, season 2 of Chucky seemed similar in tone to both Bride and Seed, as it intentionally took a more humorous approach compared to season 1, which did admittedly alienated some fans who prefer the more serious and scary Chucky. And throughout these movies and even the TV series, Chucky is voiced by Brad Dourif, with the obvious exception being the 2019 reboot, which was voiced by Mark Hamill. By the way, the Chucky TV series has nothing to do with the reboot. Um, in, Instead, it follows the same continuity as the previous films. Since the creator Don Mancini had nothing to do with the reboot, it's not canon to the overarching story. I know compared to the other slashers, it may be hard to take Chucky seriously since he's a foul mouthed doll, but he's still not someone you should underestimate, and he's so freaking evil too. Well, this will not be the last video I make involving Chucky, as I intend on doing a series of videos reviewing all seven films, as well as the first two seasons of Chucky, the TV series. So look forward to that. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos like these, and most importantly, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I do post these videos. Now, with that said, stay beast.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.